I get a lot of suggestions of what should be added in the next Growing Garden update every single time I make an update video. So in today's video, I've compiled the 10 most requested things in Growing Garden by Growing Garden players that they want to see in the next update. Let me know if you guys agree with what I've added in this video, and let's go ahead and get straight into this. Before that though, if you guys could leave a like and subscribe, that'd be greatly appreciated. We're trying to get to 300k, so help a brother out. Anyways, let's go ahead and get straight into this. First things first, the first thing that a lot of you have been requesting is to remove stealing. Currently, if you guys did not know, even if you guys go ahead and get yourself a favorite tool from right here inside of the Grey Shop, once again, a favorite tool is going to cost you guys $20 million and it only gives you guys 20 uses. So it is not cheap at all, bro. That is 1 million per use. But you assume after you go ahead and use a favorite tool on one of your plants that that plant can no longer be stolen, right? Wrong. No, even if you guys have a plant favorited, someone can still steal that plant. All they have to do is just keep on spamming the steal button, and yeah, eventually they might steal whatever plant you guys have favorited. Now you might say this is just a part of the game. No, this is pay to win. This is not part of the game. If someone can just pay to steal a plant I've been growing for weeks and weeks trying to get every single mutation on it, you know, it's worth like $40 billion and someone can just come up and steal it, that is not fair. That is not fun. That is pay to win. That is not part of the game. Now, if you could steal plant using regular shekels, that'd be a different story. But we're using real life money here. Not everyone can buy Robux. We gotta keep that in mind, guys. Even if it is just 37 Robux, not everyone can buy Robux, and this is completely pay to win. I'm not saying remove stealing completely. I feel like, yeah, if someone wants to steal my freaking apple, bro, feel free, right? I don't mind it. But if I went out of the way to favorite a specific plant and people can still steal it, and because of that I have to play in private servers all the time, that is not fair, right? I think stealing is still a fun aspect of the game, so keep it, just, you know, make it so you can't steal favorited plants. That's it. Next up, I think you guys probably already know what I'm talking about. Trading. Yes. Now there is a 50-50 debate on trading. Some people want trading because it's gonna make, you know, trading plants easier. We're gonna be able to trade fruits without, you know, someone being scammed. We don't have to use middlemen, etc, etc, etc. People don't have to make freaking Discord accounts just because they want to trade, which you can go to my description down below and join my Discord server to trade if you guys want to. Just do it at your own risk, because if you guys get scammed, I'm not responsible. I just want to put that out there. If you guys want to trade, you can, but if you guys get scammed, it's not my problem. Now you might be saying, Cozy is so against trading, why do you have it in your Discord server? Because even if I try and remove trading, like the tab right over here, guys, people are just gonna start trading inside of regular chat here. So it's impossible to stop people from trading, and rightfully so, and that's why we need a proper trading system. For the people saying, oh, the entire game is going to become about trading, everyone's going to trade, everyone's going to try hard. Look, the game's already become everything about trading, okay? That's what the game is. Everyone trades, everyone's doing this, everyone's doing trading, okay? I think most people that are asking trading to not be a part of the game might just be scammers, so I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about this. I'm gonna stay neutral on this. I'm not gonna say I want trading. I'm not gonna say I don't want trading. I'm just saying trading is a good idea. Okay, that's it. It's up to the devs if they want to add it or not. Number 8. There is a few things that need buffs and there is a few things that need nerfs. Starting off with the moon mango. A lot of people, including myself, spent 1 billion shekels during the night event. That's crazy considering it is the only fruit that costs that much. It shouldn't be the best in the game, but it should at least be buffed. If you guys did not know, the moon mango. This one is windstruck, pollinated, and frozen. Let's see how much this thing actually sells for. Let's see. It sells for a whopping $500,000 with all of these mutations, because one of these only sells for like $40,000. That is absolutely garbage. And if you guys paid $1 billion for it, you are never ever making that money back. In a million years, bro, you're not making that money back. So yeah, this is just an expensive paperweight inside of my garden right now. So yeah, that's cool. Thanks developers. Next up, the sunflower. Similar to Moon Blossom, this had a 0.5% chance of obtaining. It does not need a major buff, but rather a small one. The buff could be less compared to the Moon Blossom. Once again, the sunflower, honestly, in my opinion, guys, it's not bad. It's not great. It's not bad. It just needs a little bit of a buff, right? It was a 0.5% chance to get from the seed pack over here, which is a lot, guys. That's very rare. It just needs a little bit of a buff, okay, in my opinion. Same goes for elephant ears. That once again, 0.5% chance to get, and they're just not worth it because because you can just use something like sugar apple and it's basically the same thing. Low-key, bro, I'm gonna be real with you, it's basically the same thing. Another thing that I would have really liked to see during the summer event was a improved map, or at least a themed map. It would make sense to have a summer themed map. It doesn't have to be crazy, but just add a tropical beach or add an ocean. It would be cool if Sam was sitting in the beach chair or something. That would be cool. Like, guys, it wouldn't have taken them that long. I mean, it would have taken like a few extra hours to go ahead and build and, you know, model a whole beach or something. Or even just turning the ground into sand, you know, making it look like a little bit dry, making the sun a little bit harsher. Anything like that would have just looked a little bit cooler. The update would have actually felt like an update and not just an add-on. This is just purely cosmetics, by the way. Like, I'm not upset at the devs for not adding this or something. It would have just been cool. You know what I mean? It would have just changed the atmosphere, the vibe and everything of the entire map, which would have been cool. Again, that's it. Now, the next thing I'm going to be saying, guys, is very, very important, so listen up. The harvest event, as you guys probably already know, right now you need to get 14,000 points to go ahead and get each and every reward out of the harvest event. I think you guys already know where I'm going with this. We need to reduce this. We need to reduce this at least by half, at least to like 7 or 8,000. Even just like 8,000, bro, I'll be happy with. If we can go lower, I'll be even happier. But 14,000 points to go ahead and get all the rewards is absolutely diabolical, bro. And nobody wants to spend hours and hours in a gardening game, you know, trying to get all of these. So yeah, I don't know. If I really hope they do this. I don't know if they want to. But yeah, I guess we'll have to wait and watch. Oh my god, yes. Shout out to this person. This person is called Yon Ovu, or how I don't know how to pronounce that. But I literally asked for this like a few updates ago, and this person made it into a graphics. Bro, I love you so much. So yeah, basically what this person has made here is like different profiles, right? Different gardens that you guys can go ahead and choose. Let's say I want a garden for like purely farming. Let's say I want a garden purely for aesthetics. Let's say I want a garden purely for making money or something. You know, something along those lines, guys. So having 3 slots, maybe you can have 2 free slots, 1 slot you have to pay Robux for. It would just be cool, right? This would just be a cool update. Someone like me, guys, I have to, one video, I have to go ahead and do a freaking sugar apple method, then I have to do a tomato method, and everything is just in the same place. It is absolutely just annoying. So I really, really wish we had like different ways of having different gardens or something, different save slots or something. That would be pretty cool. But yeah, I guess that's like a far-fetched update. I don't think this is gonna be added for a very, very long time, by the way. So yeah, we'll see. Next up, keep limited time plans limited, please. If anything, just extend events so that people don't miss out. Once the event is over, it is over. And this applies to the night event. If you guys were not aware, the night event items are back in the game. Yes, you can go ahead and get the moon cat. You can go ahead and get the night egg, the night seed pack. Why? Why can you get these? These were supposed to be limited time events. Why are they back in the game? You can still get the bee egg, even though the bee update was like last week, guys. Let's stop recycling here, please, devs. Come on. Like, I know you guys gotta make the rewards a little more attractive so people actually do the event, but why are we reusing assets from previous updates? Like, when I got the moon seed pack, guys, I thought the moon blossom would have been rare, right? If I got it like 4 weeks ago, I want it to be rare. So why is it back? Why is it freaking back? And it's funny because they keep saying that they're not gonna bring back the Easter stuff, but they keep bringing back something like the night event, the bee event. Like, come on, bro. This is just, come on. Like, let's not do this, please. I want my moon blossom to be rare. I don't want it to come back. Oh, this would be cool, but I just know they'll never add this into the game, guys. This is a weather board. Basically, it tells you guys how long it'll be till the weather actually happens. Now, we already kind of have this in the game in forms of notifiers. If you guys don't know what a notifier is, you can go to the description down below. And I actually have a weather notifier, I have a stock notifier, etc, etc, even a event notifier if you guys want one. Simply go over to channels and roles, and here, guys, you'll be able to choose whatever thing you want to be notified for in my Discord server, link to which is going to be in the description down below. But now back to why this is never going to be added into the game, because the developers want you to stay in the game. If they tell you guys exactly when the next event is going to happen, obviously you're going to leave the game and join back whenever the event is going to happen. So for that reason, they want people to AFK, they want people to be in the game. So for that reason, we are never probably going to see a weather board or anything like that ever, bro. Things might change in the future, I don't know. Here's another very, very cool concept for trading that someone made. Yo, shout out to them. This is clean as hell, and I'd see the devs actually making something like this. Another very, very cool thing that I'd like to see in Growy Garden is seasons. Like, bro, imagine having a summer season, a autumn season, a winter season. Like, things just change around the map as that happens, bro. That would be so cool. I guess right now we get seasons in forms of update because we just got the summer update, obviously. So maybe next up we might get the winter update, the autumn update, the spring update sometime in the future. I don't know, bro. It might come very, very soon. But I really, really hope they changed up the map. Like, that would be so cool, bro. Imagine snow falling off of these fences and something. Please, devs, please. Another thing that we really, really need in the game is to be able to actually increase the amount of pets you can hold in your inventory. Currently, you can only hold 20 pets, and that is not enough, bro. Like, I don't even have that many pets, is what it feels like. But apparently, I have 60 pets in my inventory, bro. I don't understand how. This does not feel like 60 pets. Like, what is going on? I guess all the eggs count too, which is annoying, but oh man, I really hope they increase the amount of pets you can actually have in Grow a Garden. Here's another very, very cool like concept someone made for like anti-steal plants. It's basically a lock. You can just lock your plants. Very cool concept. I don't think it should cost 1 billion though. That's just way too much. Oh, this is a good one. How about we make the Reclaimer a gear and we don't actually have to craft it? Please, like, we actually really, really need this, bro. For some reason, the devs thought it would be cool to go ahead and make the Reclaimer a craftable item. Now, I don't have an issue with this. I think it's fine. A common egg, harvest tool, and 500k shekels. Not bad, okay? That's actually good. The thing I have an issue with is the fact that it takes 45 minutes to craft 3 Reclaimers. No, that's way too much, bro. Can we please fix this? Just make it a gear or something, bro. At least reduce the time from like 45 minutes to like 3 minutes. Okay, that's like acceptable. I'll accept that. But anything above that is just kind of annoying. And this is supposed to be one of the best tools in the game, guys. A Reclaimer is supposed to let us pick up plants. Once again, if you guys want to make 100 Reclaimers, let's go ahead and do the math right now, right? If 3 Reclaimers take 45 minutes to make, so 15 minutes on average each, 100 Reclaimers are going to take a whopping 25 hours. 25 hours, bro. No, guys, no. This needs to be fixed. Like, actually needs to be fixed, bro. This is ridiculous. Alright, I can feel my brain melting, so how about we just cut it short there, guys. If you guys want to see anything added into the game in the next update, let me know in the comments down below. And if you guys are just going through the comments and see something that you like, so just leave a like on it just so I can read it. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.